Hi, I'm Owen Swart from DeeTwenty, and I love geeks like me.
Greetings fellow geeks and welcome to another episode of Geeks Like Me with me, your host, Drake and Red Fox. Today on the show we are at DeeTwenty gaming venue in Randburg, South Africa to chat to the owner of DeeTwenty, Owen Swart. Owen, welcome to Geeks Like Me.
Thank you for having me.
So what exactly is DeeTwenty?
So DeeTwenty is, our official marketing line is that it's an exclusive geeking venue, which is a safe space where geeks can come to do the things that geeks love doing. So what we do is we provide a space with tables and chairs. There's a snack bar with coffee, tea, hot chocolate, and we have toasted sandwiches and stuff like that. And the idea is that you bring your geeky stuff with you and you have fun with it here with other geeks. So whether that's tabletop gaming or cosplay workshops or movie nights, whatever kind of geeky stuff you want to do with your geeky friends, this is the place to do that.
Awesome. So like you are really passionate about your geek things. Like you play a lot of geek games, you read the comics, you even cosplay.
That's true.
So how did you start the concept of DeeTwenty? How did that start? How did you?
So it's a notion that kind of evolved in my mind over a number of years. It kind of started in the 90s when I was watching Friends, the sitcom. And they all had this place, this coffee shop, Central Perk, where they could go and they could hang out and they would walk in and there was always someone there that they recognized. And it was just a fun, comfortable place that was their space. And I was jealous of that. I wanted a space like that. But then as I kind of matured and became more accepting of my geek identity, this idea of a safe Central Perk space started incorporating geeky elements. So a place to play card games or hero clicks and magic and watch Star Trek episodes and that kind of thing. And I had this notion in my head of something that I wanted to do. And then one day my partner said to me, hey, there's a space in Randburg, we can do this thing, that idea that you had, let's just do it. So we did, and that was 4 years ago.
And the name DeeTwenty? So
DeeTwenty is a 20-sided polyhedral die that you would usually use playing Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. And we expanded it out into a longer form of the name so that it's a unique identifier for us.
So at DeeTwenty, what type of games and tournaments do you guys host?
For the most part, it's Magic. Magic the Gathering is obviously, it dominates the tabletop scene. We also do a lot of role-playing games. We have a few weekly Dungeons and Dragons groups, some for beginners, some for more advanced players. And then we've got all kinds of other stuff. Every Monday we've got a Star Trek fan club that has its headquarters here, and they'll come and do Star Trek stuff, whether it's role-playing or watching Star Trek or playing Star Trek tabletop games. We've got a local author, Jeffrey Osterwick, who's published his own role-playing game. He likes to run an open table here for his game, the Core Codex. Every Friday night anyone can rock in, and if they want to try out the game they can sit and roll up a character and we'll play a session or two together. We have played over the years. We've played things like hero clicks. We have Vanguard tournaments every now and then. It's basically whatever people feel like they need to get out of their system or to indulge in. We've got table space, and we'll find a slot for them to do it.
Now you mentioned you guys have a little tuck shop. Now just before I actually walked around a little, and you guys are really like, it's really cheap actually for food, which is a plus for geeks. But the interesting thing that I saw was you have like a jar of mana potion and health potion, like
right.
Blue and red. Yeah,
that's right. So that's bottomless, available to everyone. So our pricing model is we have a cover charge. We call it a day pass. It's $55. That gets you in the door, and then that's unlimited coffee, tea, and hot chocolate with mini marshmallows, and also health and mana potion in case you need to get a couple of extra health points, or you need to charge up to cast that spell.
Okay, so that's a day pass thing, but you also have a membership thing, and you have rewards on that.
Yeah, so we used to have a membership, the idea being, when we initially started, we imagined that DeeTwenty would be like a gym, where somebody would pay a monthly fee and they'd just rock up. But we decided to include a day pass option for people who wanted to try it out first and see what it was like, and then they'd go and become a membership, get a full membership later on. That didn't happen. So people just wanted the day pass. So after a couple of years, we eventually scrapped the whole proper membership thing, and now we have a loyalty scheme. where when you sign up for your day pass, we put your name on our system, and then you'll get an email with points. Every rand that you spend at DeeTwenty earns you a couple of loyalty points, and then you unlock discounts as you go. So in effect, you're getting the same discounts and savings that you would have gotten from our old membership program, only now it applies to everyone.
Cool. So as I walked around, I saw, and I was at the previous venue you guys had, and I see you still have the house rule thing going. Like you have like different house rules.
That's right, that's right. We have 3 house rules. I've forgotten the numbers now. They're not sequential, but they're not random. Whatever they are. Okay, so whatever the numbers are. So one of them is if you're rolling dice and any of your dice fall onto the floor, that roll fails. The idea is that we want to encourage people to be respectful of each other's space and to keep stuff on the table. It's sometimes difficult to do that when you're exuberant and excited about a game, but you want to keep things manageable. You don't want to be intruding on the tables next to you. Another one is that you have to be on time for tournaments. Again, it's about mutual respecting. We want people to show up at time, or else you're wasting everybody else's time. And the third one is that the first mulligan is free. So some card games or some games allow you to take a second draw at the top of your library at the beginning of a game. And but then there'll be usually some kind of penalty. So for example, in Magic, your first draw is 7 cards. If you take a mulligan, you then draw 6 cards in the second one. But we say no, the first one is free, which means that you get to draw, your second draw is 7 cards again. Except that we recently learned that that's not actually legal. We can't really do that. So that only applies in casual settings and no longer in tournaments.
Okay. But does the mulligan apply for a roll, a dice roll?
That you'd have to take up with your GM.
No, I was just like wondering. It's like, oh, this is a good time for my free mulligan.
Right.
I want to re-roll that.
That's a good idea. I'm going to take that up with my GM.
Yeah. So just as I walked around, you give people now this place, the safe environment. Basically, yeah, a safe environment to come and play. Where can they get hold of you?
Easiest place is probably our Facebook page. We're pretty active there. We're constantly posting our events. We like to schedule events in advance so that people know when the appropriate time is to show up. But that's all on the Facebook page. We also have a website, DeeTwenty.com. You can also find us on Twitter and various other places. But Facebook is probably the best.
Okay. Now, for every person that is really passionate about, like you're passionate about DeeTwenty, you're passionate about your gaming, what is your dream, your vision for DeeTwenty? Where would you like, where do you want to see it go to?
I'd love for DeeTwenty to just be more of this. Bigger, more tables, more space, more comfortable chairs, more geeks having fun, and finding more ways of exploring the geek way of life, the geek lifestyle. That's what our key phrase for this year is taking it from a geek venue to a geek lifestyle and promoting that way of living.
Awesome. Owen, thank you so much for your time, and yeah, all the best of luck with DeeTwenty. It's a really awesome setup you have here.
Oh, thank you.
All the best of luck.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like, share, subscribe to our channel. Check out the DeeTwenty link that I'm going to post in the description below. Come and see the venue. It is really, 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 really cool. And yeah, that's it from my side. Till next time, game on and geek on.